Welcome back to Catching Up with the Kernel, where we catch you up on what you've missed in Kernel news. Longest government shutdown ends on November 12th.
La Coperacha and UK host Títeres al Baile.
Students evacuated Pigman Hall due to a sprinkler malfunction.
I'm Gavin Breunig.
And I'm Sylvia Freire, and this is Catching Up with the Kernel. The government shutdown began on October 1st and ended late November 12th. Reporter Abigail Wright wrote about what this could potentially mean to college students and how they could have been impacted by this. According to Wright, this is the longest shutdown in U.S. history. The shutdown impacted federal employees who rely on federal benefits for their food and necessities. A large concern came from SNAP benefits, formerly known as food stamps, that provide monthly grocery assistance to low-income families and individuals. 42 million Americans lost their food stamp benefits. Out of this number, roughly 500,000 Kentuckians were impacted. Governor Andy Beshear called for a state of emergency and signed an executive order saying that $5 million in emergency funding will go toward Kentucky food banks. Wright spoke to UK spokesperson Jay Blanton, who said the university is taking steps to assist students who could have been impacted. Benefits include emergency basic needs funds, Big Blue Pantry, the Swipe Ahead meal program, one cafe and campus kitchen, according to Blanton.
UK and the Mexican-based theatrical company La Coperacha presented Títeres al Baile, which translates to Puppets to the Dance, a performance telling different stories of death through a cultural lens. Reporter Melanie Shoup says the performance took place at the Singletary Center on November 8th, combining elements of contemporary music and puppetry. Shoup spoke with the director of the performance, Antonio Camacho, who established the group 46 years ago in Guadalajara, Mexico. According to Shoup, artist Miguel Angel Lopez made the puppets featured in the performance, which resembled two-dimensional toys that represent death in Hispanic culture. Camacho says the show has a profound meaning that continues to connect music, puppets, and dancers.
On November 5th, a sprinkler malfunction displaced around 60 students from Pigman Hall on UK's campus. Students on the first, second, and third floors in the E-Wing were evacuated at 8:30 a.m. that morning. Our assistant news editor, Sammy Wynn, talked to Lindsay Travis, UK's Director of Crisis and Issues Communications, about students being temporarily relocated to available spaces on campus. While students are relocated, maintenance crews have been assessing the source of damages and completing necessary repairs. Travis says that students could be impacted for roughly 1 to 4 weeks. However, some students have been told that they could move back in 10 days. Wynn talked to Waylon Roberts, a sophomore civil engineering major and resident of Pigman Hall, saying no one knew what was happening except for rumors being spread by other students. Roberts says instead of being relocated to another dorm on campus, he chose to stay in a hotel in order to not risk losing any of his personal items. Students are continuing to wait on repairs and information about the malfunctions in Pigman Hall.
Thanks for staying caught up.
For more information, go to our website at kykernel.com and follow us on all social media platforms. That's X, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Spotify.
This was Catching Up with the Kernel, and we'll see you all next week.